Welcome back to Sip&Talk. I'm Joe.
Hi, everyone, and I'm Sunny.
And you've joined us for another deep dive. Today we're tackling two really key things for anyone heading out, especially internationally. First, how to actually feel good on those super long economy flights. Not just survive, but, thrive. And second, maybe just as important, how to land in Europe and kind of blend in, feel like you belong, not stick out like a sore thumb.
Exactly. The goal here is to give you those little nuggets, those practical tips. We've pulled together some key stuff to help you out and hopefully help our friend Mickey, too, who's out there exploring Europe right now. We want to turn those travel headaches into smooth sailing.
Okay, let's jump right in. Long flights, economy. Ugh. It can be rough, but there are ways to make it better, maybe even comfortable. First thing, what you're wearing.
Right. Think layers and loose. Nothing tight or restricting.
Yeah, like thin long sleeves, maybe a comfy zip-up or jacket. Definitely soft pants. Forget the jeans on the plane.
And this one's huge. Compression socks. Seriously. People think they're just, medical things.
But they're not. They help so much with swelling, prevent your ankles from disappearing. And the DVT risk, deep vein thrombosis, that's real on long flights.
It absolutely is. Your circulation just slows right down when you're sitting that long. The socks make a real difference.
And the plane itself, the environment, it's kind of weird, right?
It's incredibly weird. The air is so dry, people don't realize it's often drier than the Sahara Desert up there. Less than 10% humidity sometimes.
Wow. Okay, so water.
Non-negotiable, consistent hydration,
Yeah.
and maybe skip the coffee, the sodas, anything with caffeine or tons of sugar just works against you.
Makes sense. And you mentioned something interesting about food, like maybe not eating the plain food.
Yeah, for those really long hauls, 8-9 hours plus, some people find eating really lightly or even fasting and just bringing simple, low-salt snacks. It actually helps reset your body clock. It can lessen the jet lag blow when you land. Worth trying if you struggle with that.
Okay, interesting. Now, this next one feels a bit revolutionary, the personal item bag only idea.
Huh. Yeah, it sounds extreme, but think about it. No fighting for overhead bin space, ever.
Just one bag, soft, flexible, that slides right under the seat in front of you.
Exactly. You avoid surprise fees if your carry-on is deemed too big at the gate. You always have your stuff right there. Boarding is suddenly calm.
No stress about finding a spot. I like the sound of that.
And it connects to being efficient, right? You learn to pack smarter. Use things like the Ranger roll method for clothes.
Oh, yeah, rolling them super tight.
Yep, saves space, fewer wrinkles. And compression packing cubes are amazing. They squeeze the air out. You'd be surprised how much fits.
Okay, vital safety tip you mentioned.
Yeah.
About laptops.
Oh, definitely. Never, ever put your laptop or tablet in the seat back pocket.
Why that? Seems convenient.
2 reasons. 1, if the person in front reclines suddenly, crunch, there goes your screen. 2, those pockets are notoriously dirty. Just don't.
Good to know.
2.
And a little legroom trick.
Yeah, once you're allowed to move around that bag under your seat, you can kind of subtly slide it back a bit, prop your calves on it, gives you a few extra inches of stretch.
Nice little hack. Okay, so we've landed. We're hopefully feeling okay. Now, Europe. Blending in. How do we avoid looking like the stereotypical tourist?
It often comes down to style. Europe generally leans towards a more, let's say, elegant but understated look. Less overtly casual.
So leave the head-to-toe bright athletic gear at home. The Lululemon uniform.
Probably a good idea, yeah. And maybe the really bulky backpacks, the flip-flops for city walking, the big North Face style jackets unless you're actually hiking. And baseball caps are less common for adults in cities.
Right. It's about being a bit more polished, even when casual.
Exactly. Think classic dark wash jeans, maybe some tailored chinos or trousers. Smart, stylish sneakers are everywhere, like Converse, Veas are really popular, those kinds of things.
Not necessarily your bulky running shoes for sightseeing.
Generally, no. And for carrying your stuff, especially in crowded places, Paris, Rome, Barcelona, Budapest are prime examples. A crossbody bag is your friend.
More in the front, right? To deter pickpockets.
Absolutely. Much harder target than a backpack hanging behind you.
Smart. Okay, some quick logistics for Europe. Passports?
Copies, digital and physical. Keep them separate from the actual passport. Always good to have backup.
And money. Cards are everywhere now,
Yep.
right?
Mostly. But have some cash. You'll still find places, maybe smaller cafes, markets, even some public restrooms, particularly in Germany or Austria, that are cash only. Dual payment methods are key.
Don't get caught out needing coins for the loo. And trains.
Yeah.
High-speed ones.
Yes. Trains like the TGV in France. You often need a seat reservation, even with a rail pass. It's not optional. Book it in advance.
Good tip. Avoid stress at the station. And maps.
Offline maps. Download them for the cities you're visiting before you go. Don't rely on having constant data. Google Maps, City Mapper, they usually have offline options.
So really, it's all these little adjustments, isn't it? How you pack, what you wear, how you pay.
Exactly. And thinking about these things beforehand can totally change the feel of your trip. You go from feeling like a slightly stressed, out-of-place tourist to someone who's moving confidently, comfortably, feeling more connected to where they are. It makes a huge difference.
It really does. So, the big takeaway. Travel smarter, be prepared, and you'll likely have a much richer, more authentic experience.
Precisely. And maybe a final thought to leave you with. When you handle the comfort basics, when you blend in just a little more effortlessly, how does that free you up? How might it open doors to more spontaneous moments, unexpected connections, the kind of travel magic you might miss if you're feeling frazzled or conspicuous?
Something to think about. Well, on that note, if you enjoyed this Sip and Talk, definitely hit subscribe wherever you get your podcast. We'd love to have you back. And hey, while you're subscribing, maybe give a shout out to our old friend Mickey's YouTube channel, Mickytolife. Good times over there.
Definitely worth a look.
All right, we'll catch you next time on Sip and Talk.